Open your book to page 15. This is lesson 1.6. This lesson is on multiplication of the whole numbers. So if you look on the bottom of the page 15, there's a property, the commutative property. This is saying that the multiplication, you can switch the order. So it says A times B equal to B times A. So again, multiplication, you can switch. So if you look at example 2, 2A, you have 7 times 8 equal to 8 times 7. And B, you got 4 times 5 equal to 5 times 4. So multiplication, you can switch it around. And also, there's an associative property. What it's saying is that you can also you can have a different order of multiplying. So for example, example 3 on page 16, you have 3 times 4 times 2. Okay? Now you can multiply this first to make it into 12 and then multiply after that. So you can multiply this first, or you can multiply the ends first. You can multiply this first. So it becomes 3 times 8 and you get 24. So the same thing. So associative property means you can multiply like this first, or they can multiply this first. It doesn't matter. Okay? But again, this only for associative property and commutative property, only for addition and multiplication. Okay? So you cannot do that for subtractions and divisions. Now, when you're doing a multiplication, there's also a couple more properties. So on page 16, you have the identity property. Identity means, think about the word identical, means it stays the same. So A times 1 equal to A. Okay, so this is identity because it stays the same. Again, think about the word identical, right? Identical. So identity property means when you times it by 1, it stays the same. Now you also have the zero property of 0. So property of 0 is when you have anything times 0, it's going to equal to 0, right? So anything times 1 equal to itself, anything times 0 equal to 0. Okay, now let's go over some examples how to multiply. So example 6, you got 4 times 36, right? So you got 36 times 4. So what you do is you can do this. 4 times 6 is 24. 3 times 4 is 12. Now what you do is line it up. So 6 over here, so you line it up with this. So 3 times 4 is 12, right? So if it's 3 is over here, you line it up with this, and so you get 144. Okay. Now if it gets more complicated, like example 8, you have 4385 times 739, right? So first you just look at this digit. So 5 times 9 is 45. So use your finger, so 4, right? And then you got 8 times 9 is 72 plus the 4. So 72 plus 4 gives you 76. So it carries 7. You can write it off to the side. 3 times 9 is 27. So it gives you 34. So write 4, carry 3, right? And then 4 times 9, so you can just one digit at a time. 4 times 9 is 36, so you get 39, right? Okay. Again, you want to do this on the side. So next one, the next is 3. So you have to start off here because this is 10, right? So whatever digit you use, you line it up. So 3 times 5 is, so you probably can do it off to the side. Okay. So 3 times 5 is 15, carry 1, right? Use your finger. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 is 25, carry 2, right? 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11, so write 1, carry 1. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, right? Next one is 7. 7 times 5 is 35, carry 3, right? 7 times 8, 56, plus 3 is 59, carry 5. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 5 is 26, carry 2. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 2 is 30. Then after that, you just add, carry 1, use your finger, carry 1. So again, use this, right? Look for the tens, right? So 10 plus 4 plus 1, right, is 15, carry 1. So this is 10, and this one and this is 10, so that's 20, right? 0, carry 2, right? Again, use all your fingers, right? So 6 plus the 2, so get this out of the way, so 8, right? Plus 6 is 14, carry 1, so it's 2, and okay, and so that's your answer. Now let's go to example 11. Okay, you have 2, 3, 4, 1 times 18, 1, 8, 0, 0, 0. So notice that 0, so you can just follow the 0, right? So when you use 8 to multiply, so 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 4 is 32, right? 2, carry 3, 3 times 8 is 24, plus 3 is 27, carry 2, 2 times 8 is 16, plus 2, so it's 18. Right? So make sure you kind of use your finger to follow through. Now, next one is the 1, right? Again, 1 is over here, so you have to make sure you line up all your digits. So 1 times whatever is the same. So 1 times 1 is 1, times 4, times 3, times 2. Okay? Again, make sure you line up the digits, right? So again, if you say 8, you start with the 8. You use 1, you line up with the 1, right? And you just add. 7 plus 4 is 11. Write 1, carry 1, right? 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12, carry 1, right? And so that is your answer. And you can put a comma if you want to. Okay, let's go to example 12. Okay, you got 175,000 times by 3200. Okay, so what you do is so that. So notice there are total 5 zeros. So get the 5 zeros over here. Okay, and so you're going to start to. So actually there are 4 zeros. Okay, over here you got 4 zeros. Now let's go and multiply. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry 1. 2 times 4 is 2 times 7 is 14, carry 1 is 15, carry 1, 2 times 1 is 2 plus 3. Okay? So you can just line things up. Then use a 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15, carry 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22, carry 2. 3 times 1 is 5, right? So again, it's very simple. Just go very quick and you add, okay? And then that is your answer.